Hey seedlings, welcome back to another video. Okay, so in this video I will be showcasing a collection that I've made ever since Zhongli came out. Um, Not the part where Zhongli appeared in the Lee Archon quest, but when his character was announced to be playable when his banner came out and I didn't get him, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make an accessory. Hopefully I have everything that I might need and I will make myself an accessory if I do not get him, is what I thought. In the end, I didn't have any of the materials to make it, but I still have the design. So in this video, I will be showcasing all of my designs while you guys can watch the centerpiece of the collection. Even though it was originally inspired by Zhongli, the centerpiece is actually Diluc. The reason being, the other ones are based on the character ascension materials. However, for Diluc, I wanted to include his character ascension material, which is the blue lamp grass, small lamp grass. But in the end, I decided against it. And that's how his piece became the centerpiece of this first collection. This is not gonna be made because, of course, I don't really have the skills to make all of these, and I really don't want to sell it yet, in a sense. And I just don't want to profit out of something that is like my own how do I say this, passion project, unless I really have to, something like that. So this is the first piece of the collection, which is the first Zhongli accessory inspired by his earrings. So his earring is a tassel type, so I like that. And I included a diamond-shaped core lapis for some reason. I just felt like the diamond shape is one of the better shapes, and I added a silver frame to it. This design is pretty simple, and people say that it doesn't look as wonderful when compared to the next piece. So I'm not gonna tell the next piece yet. So in this piece, my inspiration was his tassel earrings and the plant patterns around his coat. So there's a dragon pattern, and some parts has some kind of plant pattern, or was it geo pattern? However, I just felt like it's such a nice touch to the core lapis that I ended up adding the silver vine-like frame to the design. Also, the tassel was supposed to be the same color as the tassel of his earring. However, I could not make the color that way while keeping its strands. So in the end, it looks like it's white with black outline all over it. And this design kind of doesn't hit well with other people when I first show it, because I showed it alongside this next one. This next one is Tartaglia, or Child's. His ascension material is a star conch, and so far he's the only person that uses star conch for ascension, and I felt, I don't know, like excited about it, because Star Conch and Tartaglia's constellation and theme kind of work well, especially if you want to put blue and yellow together. When you see Tartaglia's tailor, there's ginkgo leaves all around. And I just felt like, wow, it actually fits when I actually put the color of the ginkgo leaf alongside the color of the star conch when I came up with the concept. And the concept is because the star conch is something from the water. So there's a silver water wave-like frame around with crystals on the frame, as well as ginkgo leaf at one side. The inside is a resin-based, I think, glass with star conch color pattern painted on the base with a star in it. And then there is beading that will go down, which is like white colored bead, the same color as the star, or probably a loach pearl, whichever might actually fit, with a transparent water-like additions at the bottom that looks like fins or something like that. I'm really proud of the Tartaglia one because it actually took longer to plan the concept, because originally I didn't think that the ginkgo leaf would actually work so well inside the design. And I was worrying if I would need to put the little star conch in when I just wanted to take inspiration with the star conch compared to core lapis, because core lapis is an actual gem, an actual ore that I can use inside without feeling like it is weird or something. So the Tartaglia inspired pendant is all that. When I first show both of them to people, they feel like the Tartaglia one is way better and the Zhongli one is too plain. So I decided to went inside planning again and made my second Zhongli pendant because, well, he's my favorite character. So anyway, in this Zhongli pendant, I decided to take from the draconic thing that because he's a dragon adeptus, I decided to take from that concept and make a dragon frame, a golden dragon frame, instead of a silver frame that's barely, I don't even remember, like I don't even know what actually inspired me to choose silver over than gold. Probably because core lapis is too orange. That's why in this pendant, when I put gold over orange, it kind of felt like it melded a bit, but I think it actually kind of works in a sense because it's Zhongli and he's the Geo Archon. At the eyes, I put another small core lapis as the eye of the dragon because Zhongli's eyes are amber and the color of the core lapis. In the middle of the body, I added jades. Well, the jades in Genshin Impact is blue. However, the traditional jade is green, so I decided to put green over there. And the reason why I decided green over blue is because plants are green and plants grow over earth. So I just chose green over blue in the end when I was thinking which one to add in. Of course, if we're going to put in the relationship of Zhongli and Tartaglia into account, then the green might become blue, but who knows. And after this one, there's also the Venti pendant. So this Venti pendant is mostly inspired from his clothing, his story, as well as his essential material. Although Venti looks like however he is, I feel like the bard, the nameless bard that used to be Venti's friend, spoilers, I don't know, he doesn't wear clothing of luxury. However, the feeling that he has makes me make this Cecilia pendant. So the Cecilia flower is the centerpiece. It's kind of like the frame to everything. And on top of the Cecilia, the thing that looks like it's probably antennae, I was thinking it was some like an engraving with a light green gem on top because animal. And then to frame it further, we add a bow that has a similar color with Venti's actual bow, which is dark brown with a cream line across it. So the ribbon would be made into a bow, and that's just it. It was pretty simple, but I think that it captures a bit of Venti and a bit of the Nameless Bard, because again, I just felt that I just felt like it resonates a lot with me when I was making this. Actually, at the start, I was thinking of making a Cecilia base, as I did in the image, and add in Venti's vision, which is unique, which is like half large and half small wings. But when I edit it, I just felt like it doesn't feel right. So after I change it into a bow, I immediately felt like it fits my vision so much better. Not that vision, by the way, like what I had in mind for the Venti pendant. And then last but not least is our centerpiece, which is Diluc's pendant. Diluc is the only one that is not based on his ascension material. His pendant's name is a glass of retribution. Diluc inspired glass of retribution pendant. So his birth name is Retribution, I think. I don't have him. My sister does, but I don't. Anyway, Diluc is a winery owner. Thus, the wine glass and how the flames inside the glass seem to resemble spilled wine. And why the flames, I give a little bit of wine color accent to it. Meanwhile, the inside the glass, there's a lighter orange flame with hints of yellow. So when I was making a glass of retribution, I originally wanted to put hints of small lamp grass inside, but I just don't think that fits. I don't think that Diluc would, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like how a Diluc would look like. However, if I just leave it a glass as well as flames, I also don't feel like it's something Diluc in a sense. So in the end, I decided to add the wings at the bottom of the glass to signify his relationship with the Knights of Favonius. Even though he is not part of the Knights of Favonius, he is also protecting Mondstadt in his own way. And the position of the wings also make it seem like if you hold the wine glass in a certain way, it looks like the hilt of a sword. Something like that. And the sword that inspired me to put this flame part is actually the Favonius sword. The Favonius sword is the sword equivalent to one of the weapon that you always see him using during the character trials, which is the Favonius Greatsword. And then also in the main story, he's also using the Favonius Greatsword, which further pushes the notion that he's still using the weapon of the Favonius Knights, even though he's not part of it. And that's what inspired me to put the wings over there. And that's probably the main thing of the glass of retribution. Other than the fact that it puts in his identity as a winery owner, his birth, as well as his relationship with the protectors of Mondstadt, I think this fits how I felt about this pendant, really, about Diluc as well. He has many identities, but all of them combine to be something that will be able to protect both Mondstadt's economy as well as Mondstadt's safety. So this is all part of my collection, and as a reminder, I'm not gonna be making any of these. There will be more collections in the future, and one of them that I've been working on is the Knights of Favonius collection, which will include Jean, Lisa, Kaya, Amber, Albedo, Sucrose, I think those 6, because so far they're part of the Knights of Favonius. and there are probably leaks that there are new Knights of Livonia's character coming up, but I'm just gonna limit it to those 6 because I don't think that I will be able to think, I don't know, I don't think that I will be able to create an idea for a new character that soon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this collection's name is Archons and the people around them. So the people that directly contribute to, I don't know, like probably has influence over the Archons in a sense. And that's it for this video. If you like this type of content, please hit the like button and also comment which part of the collection that you like the most and which part of the collection you would like to see like made into an actual pendant the most. And don't forget to hit subscribe to see more videos from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.